Hello my friends, this is Shrek, the one-eyed gamer, and hello and welcome to Encore, a brand new DLC map my friends, and this was my first ever attempt at this map. Just having a quick look around at the scenery here. We're here in London, bye bye, looking at the London Bridge, blah blah blah. So pretty good gameplay for you my friends. Like I said, it's my first attempt. We're rocking out good old Peacekeeper, the usual perks and setup, blah blah blah, you know what it is. This is a double swarm. Could have been more swarms, but you know, team kills, you know, those things fuck you up. Attack insert, my kill, thank you. Yeah, you know, I get team killed a couple of times just after my VSATs. You know, they weren't malicious, they were just purely accidental, so there was one of them. That was my first streak, which kind of blown. Was it that streak? Yes, I believe it was. Yeah, it was. It was that guy team killed me. I was on a relatively good streak. Nice start to the match, and I got double teamed here by some fandangos. Yeah, so we're double swarm, my friends. 73 and 10, I believe the final score was. And today I'm just gonna kind of run through, you know, my thoughts on the new DLC maps. I've not played zombies yet. You know, I'm not the biggest zombie fan, but if you want me to post a zombies video, maybe do a live com or something, let me know in the comments if you want me to do something like that. But you know, I'm in no rush to play zombies. It's not my particular favourite. So the maps, obviously, we've got 4 of the new DLC maps, as everyone knows. I gave my money to Trollarch on the day of release, and the download for the maps, it took like 20 minutes to download because it was a relatively big file. I think it was like, I don't know, 1.73 gigabyte or something, whatever it was. I tried to jump up there like a noob, but it says no entry, so you can't go that way. Yeah, so the new maps. Firstly, we'll talk about Encore, the one we're on just now. Well, it's set in a kind of, you know, a concert stadium type thing, and it's a relatively good map. I've only played this map twice, 2 or 3 times I think, and you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty smooth. You know, the flow of it's quite well. You know, there's a couple of kind of flanking points, like you've seen. You can run underneath the stage and cut through to the outside of the map, or cut into the middle of the map, and you've got this kind of back kind of walkway here through the kind of seating area. But overall, it's a relatively good map. I quite like it. Simply because I got a double swarm on it, a triple swarm fail. But yeah, it's a relatively good map. I've enjoyed playing on it so far. It may be one of my favourites. The other maps, of course, we've got Vertigo. That's the one, the kind of high rise on top of this, you know, skyscraper type map. Again, it's relatively good. I was running with a full party on that map earlier today, and we were in beast mode. You know, guys quitting and stuff. You know, we were rocking it. It's a very good map as well. Again, I think it's probably maybe the smallest map. That and, you know, studio, aka firing range. Now firing range, my friends, you know, it's the one I've played the most so far. I would have imagined that was the map that would come up most probably, because it's the one everyone will want to play. So I don't know, but so far I've not particularly enjoyed studio. It is good. I love the layout and everything on it. Obviously coming back from firing range, and the new design they've got with it. It's really cool. You know, all the different kind of movie set kind of things, all the different themes to it, the detail and everything on it. The map looks fantastic. But I've found it so far for me, it's been relative. It's been quite campy. There's been quite a bit camping going on in it. There are lots of places to sit and kind of corner camp and stuff. You know, I would like it if everyone just kind of a bit more chaotic, because you know, everyone knows firing range like the back of their hand probably. You know where to go, you know where enemies are going to be. So I don't really see the need why people are camping on that map. I mean, the other maps have been less campy for me. I mean, this map, everyone's just kind of running around, going down both flanks. you know, throughout the entire game, it's not been that campy. But you know, I'm quite sure once maybe I don't know why they're kind of camping on it. It might have probably just been the lobbies that I've been in. It's just been the campers on it. But you know, and I got team killed there just after I got my swarm. So that was relatively lucky. Thank goodness. So yeah, what map have I missed? Magma, the kind of lava one. That map the look of it is really cool. I think it's the best looking map of the new DLC. I must admit, I think it's pretty sweet. But again, there's lots of little kind of nooks and crannies and little areas that you can kind of hide in. You've got the kind of the main road. You can kind of go down below and go along the main road and things like that. If you've played it, you'll know what I'm talking about, and you can cut through in that kind of train kind of area. If I had better gameplays, I would I would talk about each map and better gameplays, but the gameplays I've had on the other maps haven't been all that great, so I thought I would just kind of give a rundown during this gameplay, because the video is quite long. So, but yeah, I think Encore probably is my favourite map, that or Vertigo. If firing range or studio becomes less campy, then I'm quite sure hands down it's going to be pretty epic, and we're going to get some really good gameplays from there, some really high scoring games as well. So I'll look forward to that for when the campers, you know, disappear. But it's a frustration. It's a frustration. But overall I'm very happy with the 4 maps. I think it's one of the better DLCs. I feel. I mean, so far during Black Ops 2, all the DLC maps are relatively good. Yeah, I've not really had much of a complaint from any of them. Depending on the game mode, like for example, the worst map I think was probably Downhill to come out, you know, so far. But playing that on Domination, on hardcore Domination especially, it's a beast map to play Domination on, because it's so easy to pin the enemies to into their spawn flag, and you know exactly where they're coming from. It's a really good map for Domination. I've had a lot of really good gameplays and matches within that. And of course you've got your kind of grinds and all these other maps, and they've all been very good. I'm very pleased, whereas like previous Call of Duties, the new maps have kind of been crap. I've not enjoyed playing it from other Call of Duty games. They've kind of sucked. But the running theme with any DLC map, of course, they're bringing back firing range. So yeah, they have changed it, but it's like they should try and be a little bit more inventive. I feel, you know, be a bit more creative. Bring out some brand new maps. Don't just revert back to old ones. Like the Vertigo map, for example. It's the exact same as the Skyscraper one in Modern Warfare 2. It's the exact same as the Skyscraper one in Modern Warfare 3. I can't remember the name of that. It was like a kind of construction site on top of the building. So they're kind of going with a running theme here. This map, Encore, is it's kind of the same as Stadium from Black Ops 1. It's just a different kind of stadium. The stadium in Black Ops 1, I think it was like an ice hockey rink or something like that. This one's just a concert thing. So they kind of always seem to revert back to previous maps, and they get ideas from it. I know obviously it's going to be extremely difficult to build new maps from scratch. Obviously they do that when they make the game. But bringing out DLC maps, I think, to keep us, you know, more happy, I feel they should try and bump it up even more and learn from the maps that they've already brought out for Black Ops 2. They should learn from those ones and make, you know, better ones. You know, the maps that we don't like, for example, like Aftermath, for example. You know, stay away from that kind of layout, that kind of setup, and just, you know, take all the good bits from all the good maps and get rid of all the bad bits from the bad maps. I don't know, my friends, that's my kind of first thoughts on the new DLCs and maps in general. So if you liked the video, like the video if you did, and subscribe if you've never seen me before. I've been Shrek, and I shall see you all later, my friends. Adios, amigos.